Russia. Emelianenko Fedor. He is 25 years old and 6'1", just all 227 pounds. Boss?
This looks like a Rocky movie. And Ivan Drago is coming up. Listen to the music.
Well, this music is
We're missing the vocals, the manly vocals. If I knew the lyrics, I would have sung it for you guys.
Well, this is a wrestler who can punch. And he's got a great corner. The man holding the flag there is one of his alumni from the Rings organization, one of the great leg lockers, Kopylov. And he's got his teammate directly behind him, Labusanov. And they didn't wait for somebody to play the national anthem. Apparently, they played it for themselves. And, you know, I really like that. I've really been looking forward to seeing this guy fight. He is a foot shorter, almost. He's about 10 inches shorter than his opponent, Semmy Schilt. And he did say that he needs to close the distance and get inside of Semmy Schilt's punches and kicks. He also said that Igor Vovchanshin, his fellow countryman, he's one of the best fighters in the world, and he knows him casually. Does come from a judo and sambo background, so because he has mastered those two disciplines early on, he's been working a lot on his punches, and I think that was what helped him beat Renato Babalu and Ricardo Arona when he was fighting for the Rings organization here in Japan. And he did tell us that he thought the ring girls were relatively good.
Yeah, no. I have another option there. I think they're good. Relatively, no. I think we got good ring girls here. Right, fighting championship.
Being checked there by our resident American judge, Matt Hume, with a record of 17-1. He is the 1997 Russia National Judo Champion. He is the 2001 World Title Series Rings Heavyweight Class Champion and the Rings 2002 World Series Absolute Weight Class Champion. Got some big wins. As I said before, he beat Ricardo Arona. He also beat Kerry Meat Truck Shaw, Lee Hasdell, and that man from Australia with a sidekick, Chris Hazeman. There he is in the ring from Russia. Emelianenko Fedor. Back to K. Grant at ringside.
青コーナー212センチ114キロ Semmy Schilt!
Semmy Schilt.
赤コーナー182センチ106.5キロ Emelianenko Fedor! Referee, Noguchi Daisuke.
In my opinion, has got to get this fight on the ground.
Everybody who fights Semmy Schilt's got to take the fight to the ground. Pretty much everybody.
But I'll bet if Bob Sapp fought Semmy Schilt, want to keep it standing up.
Look at the referee. He has to step on his toes.
Yeah.
Check everything.
Because you'd almost have to get a ladder to hit Semmy in the head if you were Fedor. He will be punching up.
The jumping punch, maybe he should try.
Yeah. Oh boy, like we said before, Pride Fighting Championships demolition. Fireworks in the ring on this one.
Front kick coming up with the left.
Naar de zijkant toe, hè. Naar de zijkant. Als die komt.
There it is. He ate a knee and got the clinch. And he got the takedown and side mount, boss.
An armbar, almost.
He walks through that knee, clinched up, got the takedown, took Semmy right out of his element.
Sam got to watch out with his hand there, his left arm.
This guy's a smart. Oh.
Yes, he's going to go straight on.
This guy's a smart fighter, controlling the action. Emelianenko on top in the half guard of Semmy Schilt.
Met de rechterbeen stutten en die arm erbij pakken. Die arm erbij pakken. Die arm naar je toe trekken.
Sam should, yeah, no, he should close his guard, at least it may, so he catches his leg, so he cannot go to the full mount or a side mount.
I think that the full mount would be a mistake because it would be easy for Semmy to buck him off. Because Sammy's got a good 30 pounds on him. Semmy could roll him, he could buck him. But Semmy has got that wrist strength.
Whoa.
This guy's got good control, huh, boss?
Very good balance.
Because Semmy is definitely putting up a fight to try and get him off the top. Now he's going to start pushing the arm straight up. Not a good thing to do on a regular basis against this guy. This guy's got some submissions, and now he's going to start unloading.
There he is again with holding the wrists.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's very strong in that. Sam has tried a few times for that side choke. It's not going to work, but look at here. We got the mount position now.
We do have the mount.
Yeah, now he needs to cross-face and then go for a straight armbar.
Oh, and just like you said, boss, he cross-faced and
He's got it.
Oh, yeah.
He's got it.
Oh, he's got it. He's got it. Oh, no, but Sam is good. Oh, Sam is in trouble here, folks. Semmy Schilt is on the verge of being armbarred. He's got it in real good. What can Semmy do here, boss?
He's got to come up straight up. That's go to that side. No, he doesn't have it.
Got it. He got rolled the other way. Took a knee there.
Mount again.
Yeah, the smaller man in control, and they're going to restart him to the center of the ring. Great. A real lesson that Semmy is learning here, grappling at the hands of the Russian Emelianenko, Fedor, making his Pride debut. This is Sammy's 4th time in Pride.
Yeah, and he's been doing good here.
Both men in their 20s, Semmy 28 years old, Fedor being 25 years old.
I think Fedor's going to do the same thing again. Straight arm.
Oh, good right hand. Those punished Semmy Schilt. Those weren't cosmetic punches, folks. Those were damaging blows. Especially the first one.
And there's the arm bucket. Yep. He's setting it up again for the left arm. Semmy's left arm.
Guy can really deliver a lot of velocity at a short range there. We've got a real packed house of 22,586 people tonight. And undoubtedly, they're loving this match. This guy really knows how to generate power.
Wow. Yeah, you don't know what he's going to do because he knows it all. Maybe he sets an armbar up with strikes or he goes for the knockout. I mean, everything is powerful.
You know, it's really interesting because a lot of people thought that a lot of these fighters were coming out of range and going into Pride because they hadn't fought with striking on the ground would not do as well. But we've seen Nogueira come out of rings and become the Pride heavyweight champion. Now we got this guy who's just taking it right to Semmy Schilt. So that was a good production ground for a lot of fighters. You know.
I think a lot of Russians, they have a boxing background. Many people in Russia box. So, we don't know, maybe he has a boxing background.
En naar je rechterkant misschien, want daar is een been vast. Kijk eens of je kunt stutten.
His balance is very good.
En weer vast. Je hebt een been vast. Sam, fixeer
Sam has tried to get away from this situation. Because obviously...
Sam, er is niks aan de hand.
Oh, armbar coming.
Yeah, he's thinking about that hammerlock. He's got the mount again.
Sam staat bakken op zijn haksels.
Total control here by Emelianenko.
Sam staat een paar keer op zijn harsjes. Hou het hoofd in.
Semmy's length right here is to his detriment.
Blijf werk op zijn hoofd.
Because in closest, the guys with the shorter limbs that'll do better.
Yeah, it's more acceptable for armbars and leg locks, obviously, but I would go for an armbar if I would fight an opponent that tall.
Hey, je werkt altijd van onder.
Oh, he's bleeding now. Huh. He's going armbar, straight armbar. The corner of Sam tells him to keep his arm in.
Well, you know what's funny is that Semmy with those hammer fists. Oh, look at this! Sammy with those hammer fists is doing damage punching up.
Hij zit onder het bloed.
He has got a lot of strength, a lot of power in his punches, any punch.
Fixeer.
Semmy Schilt is the former 3-time king of pancrase. That's an honor and distinction that you also had, Boss. You were actually the first.
Ooh, that was a close one.
Almost got it. You were the first king of pancrase that took it 3 times, Boss.
Yep.
And Sammy, another Dutchman.
Bruggen nu.
Uh-oh, now, yes. And Sammy spinning with him. Fedor got side control again.
Nice lead there from Semmy to Fedor. Fedor's going to go for the elbow. Oh. Look at this.
Sammy is fighting his way out of trouble time after time again, but he's still on the defensive. So right now it's Fedor's fight.
Sam, sla maar op zijn kop. Hou die benen, dat is goed, jongen. Hou hem bij je.
No, in the guard. Oh, that was like a, he was going to go for a leg lock.
Fedor does not want to be at the receiving end of one of those kicks coming up.
No.
Blijf slaan, Sam. Blijf slaan. Let op zijn slagen, met slaan.
There's that wrist thing,
Blijf controleren bij die polsen.
but he let go.
Weg en sla erop, sla er maar op. Sam gaat super. Niks aan de hand. Slaan er maar op, Sam.
Oh!
Sla hem op zijn hoofd.
See, that's what I mean. What I meant earlier in the evening, punching with power on the bottom. Look at neck crank.
Neck crank, and
The can opener.
is he going to get it?
I don't know. He's very tall, Sam, so he might get it.
Oh, with Sammy punching away. Sammy really starting to get active here from the bottom.
Hou hem tussen je, Sam.
This has really been a bruiser.
Blokkeer, Sam. Blokkeer, Sam.
Wow. If I would be Fedor, I would do the same thing again. Go for the can opener.
Let op, been om hem heen. Been om hem heen. Blijf werken, Sam. Sam slaan.
It's been an absolute war of who's going to ground and pound who. The man on the bottom coming up or the man on the top coming down. But Fedor keeps busy.
Yep, and here, this is a very good move that he made. Whoa, look at this.
He's really trying to get that arm bar. But Sammy's defending well, but
Sam, zet die arm ertussen.
can't win a fight by defending.
Kijk uit voor zijn slagen. Hou hem bij je af. En draaien, draaien.
The last time we saw Semmy Schilt work this long from his back
Nee, draaien.
was against a man who was with us in the broadcast tonight, and that was Josh Barnett, who did get the arm bar.
Yep.
Om die kop nu,
Against
om die
Semmy.
kop. Die kop naar beneden.
But Semmy has been,
Let op, hij gaat voor
you
de
know,
knieën, Sam.
against
En vast, weer vasthouden.
3 Japanese opponents since he fought karate. He fought Akira Shoji, stopped him.
Hij zit met
He
zijn neus
stopped
vast.
Sataki, and he also stopped Takayama.
Sam, hou hem bij, hè.
And now, neither one of those guys had him on the deck for
Gaat
very
daar
long,
gelijk
if at
stoten en hou
all.
hem tegen. Hou die
And,
polsen.
but
Geen enkele
Fedor
stoot raakt jou. Niks.
is
Fixeer.
really showing us something here
Fixeer.
in controlling the big man and
Hij is
just
te wild, Sam.
brawling and
Hij is
mauling
te
him
wild.
here.
Yeah, he
Fixeer hem
doesn't
weer,
want to
pak
let him
hem
up.
op die polsen, controleer hem.
So I wonder what's going to happen in the second round. He's got to see him close the distance again.
Well, we've got 1 minute left, and obviously,
Let op je
if this
armen,
goes into the
Sam.
second round, there'll be
Let op
an
je armen.
automatic restart.
Hou hem bij
So
je.
Sammy will be dangerous standing up
Jij bent de sterkste.
with either a front kick or a straight punch.
Consolideer.
But Fedor continues to brawl and maul him from the top. I like the fact that Fedor stays busy, not just with little tip-tap punches, but he's really trying to
Hou
throw
hem bij je,
bombs
Sam.
here.
Blijf
Yeah.
slaan.
Yeah, you know that when Sam's going to make a mistake, he's going to step it over in an armbar
Is niks aan de hand, nog
or
een half
another
minuutje.
submission. He's really
Hou hem
looking
bij
for
je
something.
vandaan gewoon. Gewoon bij je vandaan houden.
And he goes again, see?
Niks aan de hand. Hou hem bij je.
No, this is going to be the end of the round.
Hey Sam, rustig aan. Consolideren.
His
Armen vastzetten.
ground and pound style
Niks
is
aan de hand.
a tad bit reminiscent of Igor
Sam,
Vovchanchyn,
potje.
but
Nee,
he's a
hou
little
hem vast.
busier with his positions.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's got good balance. By the way, Igor got good balance during the last fight we saw him on now.
Well, there it was.
Yeah.
A quick takedown by Fedor, but he's nicked up a little bit. But Schilt doesn't really look like he took that much of a beating.
No, he pretty much defended all the punches. He had a good defense. He was holding the wrists all the time, Fedor. What he got to do now is keep him away using that left front kick that he had. Oh, here we go.
Yeah. See, he almost pulled him down on top of him and then changed the angle right at the last minute. Went for a submission there. Semmy defended. This was really good, boss.
Beautiful. Should have started kneeing him in the head here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we're coming up on round 2. Sammy's got to strike first blood standing up and keep him away from him and do some damage.
Yeah, he can't.
You can't, because, you know, otherwise you're going to get taken down again. This guy really has got some cool takedowns. I like how he shifted gears. There's the neck crank. I think that Fedor is in great shape for this fight as we get ready for round number 2. Both men look like they've got quite a bit left, and the second round looks like it may eclipse the first as far as action. Fedor bouncing up and down. He's got a little bit of a nick just over the side of his left eye, not a factor to impair his vision.
Second down. Second down.
Now.
Man, what can happen?
Yeah, he should not box.
No.
He should really kick, but only front kicks.
Look, see the timing on that?
Perfect.
That was so beautiful because Semmy made a move like he was going to kick. He went back, then closed the distance, took him down. Back to square one for Semmy Schilt on his back.
Hetzelfde plaatje, kom. Je hebt er vaker voor gestaan, niet?
And I'll bet you Semmy
Kan
can't
je
get
niet
up
slaan,
there.
want je
If the
controleert
first
hem
round,
op alle
for
fronten.
10 minutes, he stayed on his back.
Yeah, I hope
Rustig
we're
aan.
going to
Laat
see
hem
some
niet
action
moe
here.
maken. Zie je kans op de
Otherwise, I hope
slaan,
that
sluit
the
erin.
referee's going to stand him up.
Well, Semmy need him right there. See that?
Niks aan de hand.
See
Controleer
right
hem.
there?
Strek maar die benen.
That's a
ligt
cool
die bij je
move.
vandaan anders. En dan kun
He
je
brought the
slaan
knee
namelijk.
up
Je
and
hebt
pulled the
hier
guy's head into it. Bang.
What an innovation.
Kijk maar.
Where did I see
Zelfs
that?
zijn wenkbrauw ligt open, Sam. Wenkbrauw
Could
ligt
it
open,
be-
Sam. Die rechter.
Now,
Voor
boss,
jou rechts.
speaking of that technique,
Niks aan de hand.
you've got a
Controleren,
book
hè.
coming out
Blijf
pretty soon.
controleren.
Yes, I do. And that technique, actually, you can find in that book.
Controleer die
I'm
pols.
very familiar with that book, boss,
Zodat hij
since
niet geslagen wordt. Zelf
I
geen.
co-authored it with you. We're talking about the Boss Ruten's Big Book of Combat, which will be out imminently, probably mid to late July.
Zet hem maar op slot. En weer controleren. Die slagen
And
controleren.
Fedor a little bit slower,
Kijk, zijn elleboog,
Here.
zijn wenkbrauw ligt
but
open.
Sammy's doing really well in wrapping him up, but it's kind of shutting him down. But Sammy's got to do something to try and end the fight, because
Doe maar, Sam.
do you think that he lacks the tools to do that from his back?
Yeah, with a guy like Fedor, for sure. I don't think he's going to armbar him or do anything else. This is good. I hope they restart in a standing position and not on the ground. Please, not on the ground.
Yeah, well, it's going to be on the ground.
You see?
Sam, blijf hem slaan met je rechterarm.
Kopolov looking on, but I'm not thinking that Fedor is going to be doing a Kopolov-esque leg lock.
Sla hem er zelf op. Kijk, hij dekt dat al af. Hij durft zelf al niks meer. Zet maar kracht. Niks aan de hand. Als je die wenkbrauw openslaat, dan ben je heel in. Niks aan de hand.
Yep, we see here the same as we saw in the first round.
Kleine tikjes kunt geven.
Fedor's key to success would be trying to pass the guard, go to the mount again, and then for a straight armbar. That would be my advice if I was in his corner. And Sam, yeah, try to escape the situation or just hold him real tight so that the referee puts you back on your feet.
Hou hem bij je, Sam.
This is not going to finish the fight.
Houd hem even vanaf. Weet je het nog? Gewoon hou hem bezig, Sam.
How much do you think that Semmy Schilt works on submissions?
I really don't know. I think it works more on striking than on submission. That's one thing for sure, because we have seen him many times in this position.
Het bloed zit overal, Sam.
3分経
Yeah, he
過
should,
3
he
分
should
経過
train this 2 times a day. Only try to escape this situation and escape defend the takedown. And that's it.
Zelf word je niet geraakt.
And the striking, do it maybe 3 times a week just for conditioning, spar a little bit, and then do a lot of Thai pass for conditioning, and the rest 2 times a day, grappling, wrestling.
Misschien kun je deze kant nu wel op. Hé, wat is dit nou? Is dat
Well,
zelf?
I'll tell you one thing. Fedor has hit Semmy Schilt upside the head a number of times, and it seems that Semmy has got a really tremendous chin and can absorb that impact without a lot of problems. Because Fedor is delivering a lot of velocity into that punch, even from that position.
En erop!
I think they should restart.
Restart. They should put the fight out.
Yeah, because they're not really doing a great deal.
Blijf met me, Sam. Je hebt die reach gewoon.
Yuji was in the ring because he would have had put him on that feet for sure.
残り時間1分残り時間1
1
分
minute, they gotta put him up now.
Хорошо, Федя, хорошо. Минута осталась.
Blijf staan, Sam. Maar blijf controleren. Slaan, Sam.
Правый по корпусу, по голове.
Slaan.
По корпусу пробивай правый.
Yeah, what can we do?
Blijf
can't do
controleren
much.
met
What
je
can
benen.
we do?
Benen omhoog. Omhoog.
Молодец.
Because neither guy is really.
Slaan.
Trying
Slaan.
to
Als je
finish.
er doorheen kunt.
Well, do something.
Dat gaat goed. En slaan.
It must be tough for Fedor, but Sammy's got an open guard here.
Kruis links.
Без замаха, короткий бей.
Doe maar. Ja, dat gaat goed.
Yeah,
Dat gaat goed, Sam. Dat gaat
But
goed.
Fedor, in my opinion, is winning the fight, even though he looks worse for the wear facially than Schilt does. He's landed more strikes, scored more points, definitely scored the takedowns.
Dan heb je de ruimte.
Semmy did land a few shots from his back, but nothing really that had Fedor in
Rechts aan de
trouble.
hand. Strek die benen. Dan komt hij erbij.
oh, now let's hope that the last round is going to be the opposite of this round. Because that was not exciting.
No, it wasn't. I mean, I've seen worse rounds than that, but punching a guy from the guard. The last time I saw an exciting match with a guy punching the guard was probably Emelianenko versus Anthony the Fighting Championship Return of the Warriors. That was August 2000 now. But dimensionally, Igor and Semmy are much different. Or actually, Ensign and Semmy. Look at this takedown.
Yeah, he's just going to lift him, pick him up there. Boom. Yeah, Sam's going to throw those front kicks. Forget about knees. Front kicks. That's the key to success. The thing that he did with Takayama. Only Takayama was bigger, taller. But still, that's the only way.
There's that little knee, boss.
That's beautiful. He could do it more, because like you said, he had an open guard and Fedor was not trying to pass it.
It's strange how Igor Jansen and Fedor, or some of the other Russian fighters, they get marked up really easily facially.
Yeah, it's got good skin. I have it too. You touch me and
Sam, zet gelijk die trap erin.
now, come on.
Sam, zet gelijk die trap erin. hè.
Action, please.
Yeah, time to go to war here, folks. This has been a tough match for both guys.
Blijven bewegen.
Semmy Schilt has not been just a rollover opponent for Fedor.
Nu erin.
And Semmy knows. There it is, that's a front kick, and too late.
Zet hem om. Zet hem om.
Fedor got the clinch, getting ready for the trip.
Zet hem om. Ja, dat gaat
Think he's
ook
gonna
goed.
step
Kijk
back,
uit voor je
boss?
benen.
No, Sam doesn't even try to defend the takedown.
Yeah.
He's not even trying to step over out of that underhook.
Fedor's got to keep this position. There it is.
Controleren, Sam.
Keep this position, keep the side mount.
Niks aan de hand.
Колено бей. Коленом, коленом.
Blijf bewegen, Sam.
That's the key to success for Fedor here. The knees.
Blijf bewegen, Sam.
Knees
Niks
to
aan
the
de hand.
body, knees to the
Hou
head.
bij je.
Why do you think that nobody does that? Only a few. And it's so effective.
knee to the body with the
Sam, alle
other
krachten.
knee.
Yeah, knee to the body. First with the left now for Fedor. Start knee to the body, knee to the body, and then up for the head. And then go again and again. It doesn't cost you any power.
Gaan we poweren. Kom
You
op.
can throw 100 knees
Pak
like
hem. En
that.
jij
So
wil
we
ook
go left, and then right to the head.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Fight!
He defends the knee,
En
he
bewegen, jongen.
defends his body, and then his head is wide open. Bang to the head.
Geen fratsen. Slaan.
But no.
Kom op.
Shoulder walk to finish.
Well, I got to tell you one thing. Semmy Schilt has got really incredible stamina.
Yeah, he never ever quit on stamina. You never see him so tired, so that's good.
Sammy just landed a knee of his own there from the bottom.
Blijf bewegen, Sam. Blijf bewegen. Denk op je armen. Denk op je armen. Probeer die heupen eronder te krijgen. Die heupen
Getting a
eronder.
lot of instructions there from his corner Sammy, but
Yeah, but they're all different instructions.
Okay? Fight!
and obviously they're not being too helpful because he's in the same position.
Blijf werken, Sammy. Blijf werken. Onder de hoofd.
Well, it's the giraffe versus the Wolverine,
Onder de hoofd. Sluit maar in.
and this is the giraffe that can hurt you,
Kijk eens.
but
Kijk
This
eens.
is bad for now, Barry.
Pak vast.
Yeah, he's going to step over, go
En weer terug.
almost. Mount. Yeah, we saw this in the first round. If he's going to finish it, it's going to be low now, man. Otherwise, I don't see a different finish.
he's not going to finish in the ground and pound, that's for sure.
Final round.
Uh-oh.
Even terug.
He's got way too much balance. These are good strikes.
I noticed that Fedor pretty much only throws that left hand,
So maybe he's left-handed.
Niks aan de hand.
but
Blijf zelf werken, Sam.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, yeah.
do you think it's because he wants to trap with the right hand?
Yeah, it's good possible. Yeah, but maybe he is left-handed, we don't know. Maybe it's his favorite hand. You see it a lot. In ground and pound, a lot of people only with the right. And here you got it, only with the left.
Blijf werken, Sam.
I think he also needs to balance one arm always out, make sure you don't get turned.
Kom.
Well, I tell you one thing. If Fedor beats Semmy Schilt, it's a very significant victory.
Walk to finish.
And it will really, to me, establish Fedor maybe even as a top 10 fighter.
Yeah.
Klopt, Sam. Blijf werken. Nou moet het gebeuren.
Because there's really nobody else that would be the same height and the same kind of dangerous weapons as Semmy Schilt. So if he can beat a guy like this, imagine he can do to a guy who's in his own size, basically.
Yeah, that's true.
Niks aan de hand, Sam.
I bet he's got some stand-up.
Yeah, only he's not taking any risk right now.
No, of course not. No, that would be a mistake to try and stand up to Sammy because he would not be able to, unless he had great side-to-side movement, which even then, you don't want to, when a guy's got this kind of length, you want to take him into this kind of a fight. And Sammy just doesn't have the technical options here available to him to do anything different. So the fight is falling into one mode, and Sammy even isn't really doing a lot of counter-striking. Yeah,
The referee should put it up.
I agree.
This is...
Douglas Ipen. Douglas Ipen.
There's 1 minute left, come on.
Action.
Sam's scoring, shouting a lot of different things, like holding the wrist, and then they say punch, and then watch out for your arm. And you can do that at the same time. What Sam got to do is try his long arms underneath the legs of Fedor, and then try to throw him off. He's got to try something, escape, do something. Blocking is not going to work.
Hij moet eruit zien. Jij niet.
Bas Houten big book of combat, how to escape the
Blijf
mount.
werken, Sam. Blijf werken.
It's going to be over the fight, and
Blijf werken, Sam. Kom op.
Well, Emelianenko, Fedor, has come into pride, and he's shown why he was such a dangerous force in the ring circuit. His only loss is to TK Kosaka, and it was by a fluke cut. And they are standing, and it seems real obvious to us
yep.
that Emelianenko, Fedor, he completely dominated the fight.
Yep, he won the fight.
It wasn't pretty, but it looks like it's going to be a victory. Here we go, more ground and pound. Fedor landed that left hand a record 876 times in the fight, or approximately.
Why?
And Semmy Schilt grabbed him, I think it was 614 times, approximately.
Yep, and hold his wrist 2 times. 3 times. There's 2 rounds.
判定の結果をお伝えします。
Yeah, obvious.
ジャッジ西、勝負。ジャッジ小林、勝負。ジャッジバック、勝負。4点差。エリアスの勝負。
Well, for 1 second I thought that he said shoot.